So, if any of you bother reading my bio, you'll know I'm developing an online drama called Darewood. Darewood might not be the final title, by the way. It could go back to being called Trapped. Now, it was going to be an online soap, but typical of me, things got bigger and bigger and bigger, and that's changed now. That's why I'm calling it an online drama. Now, Darewood, let's call it for now, is a mixture of genres. It's kitchen sink, classic British soap drama. It's crime gangs. It's a crime war, and a really unique sci-fi element, even if I do say so myself. Now, every person in storytelling will tell you not to mix genres. It doesn't work. I believe that this will. I think I've got the elements kind of right for this to actually work. So what's Darewood all about? Well, we start off with Connie Walsh, who's been serving 5 years in jail for murdering her husband. She killed him because he was beating her. Now, Connie's daughter, Blue, has been on the streets for 5 years ever since Connie's been in jail. Now, Connie, since she's been in jail, hasn't been dormant. She's been putting together a crime syndicate, and she's ready to, she's got this gang and ready to go back to Darewood to take it over, so she can run organised crime there. Of course, little does she know, the other crime gang will be waiting for her, and there'll be a big battle. Now, while this big battle's happening, a really massive sci-fi, science fiction thing will happen. A massive thing. It's an idea I've worked with for a long time on different things. I've done it on my Smallville Metropolis fiction. I did it on my original Trapped fiction. But now I'm doing it on this, where as all these shootings happening and innocent people are being shot as well, what happens is these metal-looking walls just rise and block everyone in. They rise at every exit and every entrance of the town. They can't escape. If you touch these walls, you die. Now, how have these walls risen from the ground and come up? Is it terrorists? Is it aliens? What is it? What's going on? Is it the government? Is it the army? What's going on here? They don't know. They don't know. They know they're trapped in this town now, in the middle of a crime war as well. But there's another element to this story as well. Human cloning. You see, many years ago, Clonus, one of the biggest companies in the world, owned by James Webb, created the first human clone. And this has brought loads of tourists to Darewood. Loads of tourists. But the mystery is nobody knows who the first human clone is. Now, the reason James Webb started cloning humans was because his wife couldn't have children. And he was given the recipe for human cloning by an alien race. He made the detrimental deal with the devil. But what did he do, part of this bargain? Did he bargain for these walls to come up and trap everyone? That's something that the viewers would have to come up with as part of the element. And there's loads of different parts to this story. So I've told you the 3 parts, the kitchen sink drama. So elements of Connie Walsh and her daughter Blue. Obviously, they're not going to get on when they meet up. There's also a character called Frank Parker who served in the Marines and was injured, but miraculously survived this injury. Now, it will turn out that James Webb used Clonus to clone parts of Frank's physiology. Now, Frank Parker, his sisters, he left them behind when he went and joined up. His sisters were sexually abused by his parents, and he just left. So when he comes back, it's not a very warm homecoming, and his sisters resent him. So that's another element of the story. Then you've got Jimmy Law, who strangely turns up in Darewood with these four children that are not his. They're not his children. They're actually his nephews and nieces. Now, as Jimmy's first driving in, Blue, because she's been on the streets, is running away from this thug. And she hails James's car and gets in and forces him to take her away. And obviously they have this really funny kind of argument, and they'll become really close. But which now Jimmy Law actually knows Connie in the past, and basically he's the only man she's ever trusted because, as I've already told you, her husband was beating her and her father molested her. So the elements are there for all these different things to take place, and you're probably not even keeping up with what I'm talking about. But the point, this is what I'm trying to explain, that you've got these different kind of genres, but that you can put them in, that you can join them up like a puzzles, and it's one world. It's one show. I really want these characters to leap off the page. I really want people to fall in love with these characters, and I've only really gone into some of the characters. So we've got this mystery with these walls rising and blocking everyone in. We've got this crime war. We've got Jimmy Law and these four kids. Why has he got them? Where are the parents? Why is he hiding with these kids? Why couldn't they stay? Why couldn't the children stay with their parents? That will be linked in with Clonus and James Webb, and it will basically turn out that James Webb and Jimmy Law's father founded Clonus together, and actually the first human clone turns out, well, you can guess the rest. I'm not going to kind of spell it. I don't want to spell it too much, but yes. Yeah, and not only that his nephews, Jimmy Law's nephews and nieces, were actually cloned by his brothers and sisters, who took over Clonus with James Webb as well. And not just that, 75% of the world's children are also clones. So this is all connected to the walls coming up and all of this. So I'm really excited about this story. Now my vision really is to forget television. For people like me, there is no advantage to television because you have to know someone, you have to be connected, you have to be lucky. I'm never going to make coming up with an idea. I'm an ideas man, and sending off an idea to TV, I did that when I was 20, 15, and I used to get those pointless letters back. My vision is, as I say, it's an online drama. I want to create a website where people can come and watch the episodes. I can make the episodes at my pace. I wouldn't be spilling them out because I think that affects the quality of the story and the quality of what people are seeing. So this site will be a place where you can watch the episodes, you can see interviews, you could see me talking about the actual story, having fun and basically answering viewer questions and things, and being really transparent and getting the fans to vote for what they want to happen, what they want for the show going forward. So this is my idea. Now, I'm an amateur. I've never done anything like this before. I need sponsors, I need producers, I need a director. Now, because I can't do anything, as I said, I'm an ideas man. If you like my idea, if you think it can work, I am not represented by anyone. I haven't got an agent or anyone. But if you're interested, you can email me on mikeminus95@gmail.com. Got it? I won't be waiting by the phone because I'll be flabbergasted if anyone gets in touch. But I believe in this idea, not just the idea of the story, but to actually have an online drama on its own site where people can come and watch it. It's probably done already. I'm sure it's not groundbreaking or anything, but this idea is groundbreaking. And I believe the internet is such a great opportunity for creative people like myself to do things where it gives us more of a chance. Us unknown creative people have always been kind of behind the ball, looking at the TV, looking at the cinema. Oh, if only we could be involved in that. If only we could be involved with Doctor Who or this, that or the other, Walking Dead, Games of Thrones. The reality is, unless you're connected to the industry via family or religion or something like that, you're not going to get in. But this is another way. So if you like what I'm saying, and if you're interested, you've heard the email address, mikeminus95@gmail.com. Please get in touch. I'm Mick Minus on Facebook. I'm Movies TV Mad on Twitter. So you can get in contact with me by DM me on Twitter or inboxing me on Facebook. I believe in this. think it really can work. Help me out. Thanks.